Ever pondered the traits that distinguish Sigma females and how they identify toxic men in their lives? Sigma females, often perceived as the introverted alphas, are independent, self-reliant, and march to the beat of their own drum. They possess a unique worldview that sets them apart. And when it comes to toxic men, those who drain energy and happiness, Sigma females have their own approach to identifying them. Unveiling the traits that Sigma females use to identify toxic men, we dive into this intriguing world. Sigma females, known for their intuitive prowess, hold a keen eye for toxic behavior. This intuition, this sixth sense, is their first line of defense against those who might drain their energy or disturb their peace. When it comes to spotting inconsistencies between actions and words, Sigma females are second to none. This ability stems from their inherent desire for authenticity and their aversion to pretense. They're not the type to brush off red flags or ignore their gut feelings. They trust their instincts, and more often than not, these instincts prove to be right. These women have a knack for reading between the lines, for hearing what isn't said, and for seeing what isn't shown. This intuitive radar helps them navigate the social labyrinth with grace and poise. They can sense toxicity from a mile away, and they don't hesitate to steer clear of it. A Sigma female's intuition, a reliable compass, guides her away from toxicity. Emotional intelligence, a Sigma female's trusted ally, aids in identifying toxic men. It's a well-known fact that Sigma females are finely attuned to their emotional environment, and this heightened awareness is their secret weapon in detecting and avoiding toxic individuals. They can sense when someone is emotionally manipulative or controlling, and they're not afraid to trust their instincts. Sigma females are like human lie detectors, picking up on subtle cues that others may miss. They can read between the lines, discerning the true intentions behind a smile or a compliment. This isn't a skill they've learned, it's an innate part of their personality. In a world where toxic behavior can be masked with charm and charisma, the emotional intelligence of Sigma females serves as a beacon, guiding them safely through potential emotional minefields. They're not easily fooled or manipulated because they see what others don't. Armed with emotional intelligence, Sigma females can navigate away from toxic influences. Boundaries, often overlooked, are a Sigma female's fortress against toxicity. In this world where everyone seems to be in a rush to overstep one another, Sigma females stand their ground. They understand the power of boundaries and harness it as a shield against toxicity. They set these boundaries not out of malice or a desire to isolate themselves, but from a deep-seated respect for their own well-being and independence. Sigma females are fiercely independent, valuing their freedom above everything else. They are not ones to be swayed by the whims and caprices of those around them. When someone threatens this independence, when someone repeatedly crosses the lines they've drawn, Sigma females do not hesitate to label them as toxic. But how do they identify these individuals? It's simple. They listen to their intuition, that inner voice that whispers when something doesn't feel right. They observe patterns of behavior, taking note of those who disregard their clearly set boundaries. They do not tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or any form of emotional abuse. Sigma females are not afraid to cut ties with those who prove to be toxic. They understand that their mental and emotional health is paramount, and they will not compromise it for anyone, no matter how close the person may seem to be. It is not a matter of being harsh, but rather a manifestation of self-love and self-respect. Respecting boundaries, Sigma females maintain their strength and independence. They stand firm, showing the world that their boundaries are not to be crossed, and in doing so, they keep toxicity at bay. Sigma females, intuitive and emotionally intelligent, are adept at identifying toxic men. In this journey, we've uncovered the unique abilities that Sigma females possess. Their intuition, a first line of defense, lets them sense when something is off. They perceive the subtlest shifts in behavior, the unspoken words and the hidden intentions. We've seen their emotional intelligence in action, a skill that allows them to empathize, to understand, and to react appropriately to the emotional states of others. This, combined with their intuition, creates a powerful tool in identifying toxicity in men. And let's not forget about their firm boundaries. Sigma females use boundaries as their shield, protecting them from the harmful influences that toxic individuals may bring into their lives. Empowered with these traits, Sigma females navigate life, steering clear of toxic influences, embodying the essence of independence and strength. They are not merely survivors but thrivers in a world that often challenges their resolve.